So yeah, listening to the new debaters like yourself and Cora and Muslim Orthodox Libiano, it is sometimes intimidating. It's like, oh, I really got to study more, and I've been going to more classes every day. But what do you recommend the young Muslim do to become more educated in a time where they're trying to subvert education and the AI is going to delete books and erase history? How can we properly arm ourselves intellectually?
Well, that's actually a very good question. That's kind of one of the beauties of Islam and the beauties of the methodology in which Islam came to us to begin with, is that we don't actually rely upon these like written things to begin with, right? Deleting the books, even like, maybe you've heard of like that little statement before where like if all the religious books in the world got deleted, the Quran would be the first one to be able to be completely replicated again.
Right.
And it's very true. And that's due to the methodology that many of the scholars went by, right? Is that they weren't relying on just like the written manuscripts or anything of the sort for these books. Rather, they were memorizing many of the things when it comes to the Quran, Hadith, even the sayings of their own teachers and stuff. And this is how these things were passed down. People would sit in lectures, they would study under imams, and then they would get their certificate or ijaza from these said imams or scholars or anything of the sorts, right? So for my personal, advice for somebody who wants to learn is definitely learn under somebody who's of knowledge, right? Me and as well as the other brothers and sisters definitely don't claim to be people of knowledge, but we're definitely available to answer whatever questions we could answer if it's possible.